Hey guys! This is my first Project Life share, and I don't know, I'm kind of nervous because I've never really shown any just like my day-to-day life things. So yeah, hopefully you'll like it, and if you do, I'll probably share more of my Project Life because I have been doing it, but I just haven't been sharing it because, you know, for the same reason that I was talking about. Anyways, first let me just announce the winner of this giveaway. It is going to be Scrap from Scratch. And if you hear this, please message me your address. And if I don't hear you for like 2 weeks, I'm gonna pick another winner. All right, so this is going to be my Las Vegas Project Life share. So I have decided, instead of making travel scrapbook pages, it's so much easier to do Project Life share because I can actually document like every day of the trips, which is super fun. So my style of Project Life, I think it's just it's simple. Like, I don't go out of my way to embellish stuff. I just leave it, try to do it as simple as possible, like, you know, put pictures and document it, and bam, done. So yeah, so seemed like last week, November 20th to 27th, we went to Vegas, me and my husband, and it was just so much fun. Yeah, I think it's my favorite place in the States. All right, let me just go on. So we had a super early flight, and well, no, not super early, like 11 a.m. So as usual, we have our breakfast at the airport, and yeah, I don't know how they can charge $20, no, like $15 for a sandwich, but they do. So that's what you have to pay because you're stuck in the airport. And the flight was okay. It was about 5 hours from here, Toronto, and we got to Las Vegas. When I saw this sign, I was so excited. And yeah, I'm not really gonna explain you know, what I used and stuff, because that's not really the point. Yeah, and the taxi ride to the hotel was only like 5-10 minutes, so we got there fairly soon. And it is we stayed at the Venetian, and I've never seen a hotel that big. Because usually we like staying at like boutique hotels, but this hotel was just so big. And we got off the taxi, and I was expecting, you know, people to come over to help you with your luggages, and there was none of that. And then I went inside and understood why, because there were like 100 people lining up to check in, and there's just not that kind of hotel. So yeah, it was kind of funny. It was such a beautiful day. We went from, like, you know, 0 degrees Celsius weather in Toronto to like 22 degrees. That's kind of like 70 something Fahrenheit, I think. And then here I'm just saying how we were like lining up to check in, and I've never like lined up for so long to check in before. And this was our room. It was really big. Like, everything about the hotel was big. Like, our bathroom was huge. Usually, like, we don't we like suites, but this, like, other part of the hotel room was just so big too. Like, it was a huge suite. Like, I can't believe we only paid like under $200 for a room. That's just such a good deal. And then after we kind of unpacked and stuff, we went out to, you know, test out our luck. And again, no luck. Me and my husband are both really bad at gambling. Like, we just don't have the kind of luck that gamblers do. And so we kept putting in, no, we didn't keep putting in, we just put in like a $20 bill, and then we ended up with the $1.75. And yeah, and then we just walked out of the hotel. I think we were super hungry, trying to get something to eat, but we had a dinner reservation that night already at this really awesome restaurant. So we just kind of like walked around, and then we got some gelato, and there was a show going on at the I think it was the Venetian Palazzo. No, not Palazzo. Palazzo, yeah, that's what it's called. Mall. So we were just, you know, like we were just so enjoying ourselves at like at that time. And then for the rest of the week. And then we just shopped around, and then we started walking towards the Mandarin Oriental, which is at the very, very bottom of the strip. So we passed by Bellagio, and there's the water fountain, and it was just so beautiful. And yeah, just so beautiful. But then by like the third day, it's just like, oh, okay, it's a water fountain again, because we walked by it like numerous times. So we went to this restaurant called Twist. I think it's the only 3 Michelin star restaurant in the United States. And we got like a really nice window seat. There's like, yeah, it was on the 22nd floor, and you can just see out, and it was so nice. I took pictures of food, but I didn't really print it out, but just, it's kind of like French cuisine, so everything was just so delicate and small. And so that was like my dessert. So there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different little plates of dessert all in front of me. And yeah, it was really good. It was a good experience, but I wouldn't probably go back again, because now I can say that I've tried it, and I just wouldn't go back because of the price. It was just, to me, it's not great value, but I'm glad that I had the experience. And then moving on to day 2. Okay, so this video is going to be super long, okay? Because there are 7 days in Vegas. Day 2, we woke up and we decided to try their infamous buffets in Las Vegas. So we went over to the Wynn, to have their buffet. And the Wynn Hotel has the best shopping. Like, all their stores are just like so awesome. I know they have those stores everywhere, but their selection is just unbeatable. Yeah. So we went into the store. I think it's called like Fire and Ice or something, and they just have the cutest dessert ever. Like, I'm pointing at this with the wood veneer. It's like little chocolate strawberries, and then they're dressed in like tuxedo. Well, it's, yeah, little tuxedo strawberry chocolates. So cute. And their lollipop was like amazing. And then we went to the buffet. We didn't expect there was like a huge line, but there was. So yeah, we waited for like half an hour. That wasn't too bad, but we were so hungry. And I think that day we just shopped, and at night we had another dinner reservation. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Although I know how to, but I don't think I'm right. Anyways, so they have this, I think this is a 1 Michelin star. They have this in many countries. Well, not many, but a few countries, and we decided to try it here. Again, it's like a French cuisine. I had a, what is it called? What kind of menu is that called? Oh, like a set menu. Like, they serve you like 10 courses. And my husband had mini hamburgers, and he had foie gras in his mini burgers, and he doesn't like it, but I love it. And this was my foie gras, and I think I had this piece. So on this trip, I had so much foie gras, and I'm all foie gras out. Does that make sense? Yes. And but it was just so amazing. The food was so good. The best part about it was there's an open kitchen, and we sat right at the bar, and we could see like what they were working on and stuff. So this is day 3. Okay, you're gonna notice that there's gonna be a ton of eating, so don't get alarmed. I think we're back to our normal weight now. I think well, I don't know about him, but I think I gained like 2 pounds. Anyways, usually when we travel, to like a non-Asian country, we get so we just miss Asian food by like the third day. And this time there's no difference. By the third day, we were like, we want noodles. And then so we looked it up, and then there was like this noodle place in the Caesar Palace, and then we went there, and it was such a huge disappointment. Things were just so expensive. Like usually like a plate of like dumplings, it would cost like $4.99 here, but it was like $12.99 there. And the worst part is it tastes so bad. Yeah, it was just so not good. But the good part about it was so, the interior design, it was just so beautiful. Like as you can see here, like everything, it looks like you're in like an igloo or something. And then there's these are all fish tanks, and they have like goldfish in them. Don't worry, we don't eat them. Anyways, that was a huge disappointment. Here I'm just documenting. Usually when I travel, I bring my Hello Kitty bag, and sometimes I'm too lazy to carry it because it gets heavy, and my husband always end up carrying it. And yeah, I just think it's like super funny. Yeah, and I called him silly Hello Kitty man, but he really doesn't care what people think. He just helps me carry it, which is, yeah, what hubbies are for. And that day I was super happy I got this bag that I really liked. Oh yeah, so that day was Thursday, and Thursday was Thanksgiving, and turkey dinner is actually one of my favorite foods in the world. I can probably eat it 3 times a day. 3 times a week. And yeah, and apparently like all restaurants were serving turkey dinners that day, but they were all like booked out, so we just walked into one. I know it kind of doesn't look that appetizing because everything is so yellow, but oh my gosh, it was just so good. So good. And I bet everything was just slathered in butter. And we had this apple pie thing, apple crepe with ice cream thing for dessert. It was so good. And okay, so outside of my hotel, they always have these crazy looking stick people. I call them, like, they're walking on like chopsticks, like big chopsticks, so it makes them super tall, and they have like these really long arms, and they're just so freaky, but they're so fascinating. Like these ones, okay, I'm not sure if you can see, it's like so freaky. They are white all over and like covered in floral kind of costume, and the scary thing is they have 4 faces. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they do these weird things with their bodies, so it looks like they're looking at you from every angle. Oh my god, so scary. So, but I took so many pictures of them because I was so fascinated by them. And then, oh, I already showed this. So I guess that was day 3. Day 4, we woke up, we went for breakfast. Let's see what I wrote here. Oh yeah, so this day was Black Friday shopping. I've never ever been in the States for Black Friday, so I was so looking forward to the Black Friday shopping. Although some sales were already going on before Black Friday, I think they didn't want it to get too crazy. So I already got some good deals on Thursday, but Black Friday, so we went out. Did a lot of walking. It was really tiring, although the sales didn't really impress me that much because the stuff that I really loved weren't really on sale. But I documented this H&M. This is just like the biggest H&M like in the world or something. No, I just made that up, but it was just so big. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know if you can see it relative to the people, but it was just huge. And then my husband being really tired shopping. He likes shopping, but you know, by the end of like, I don't know, after a few hours, he just gets so sick of it. What did I say here? Oh, anyways, for lunch, we went to this place called I Heart Burgers. I ordered this burger that's, it's supposed to be like a really specialty burger, and it's called like something like Kobe beef burger. It's supposed to be a really good piece of meat, and I paid $25 for that burger, and it was so not worth it. It's just doesn't, yeah, it just really disappointed me. But their milkshake has to be the best milkshake in the world. It's just so yummy, so creamy. It's not sweet, like overly sweet at all. And it was just super yummy. And oh my god, it looks like all we do is like eat. I'm so sorry. But if you like food, that's good. And then at night we went to Max Brenner. Yeah, it's supposed to be a really famous chocolate place, and their chocolate fondues are really awesome. It's just they have like 3 different types of sauces. Like that's like dark chocolate, caramel sauce, and milk chocolate, and they have all these goodies that come with it. They have like brownies and stuff, but the best part is they have like this little bowl of thingies that you can make your own s'mores in. Yeah, like my husband here, he's roasting a marshmallow. All right, day 5. Time just flies, doesn't it? We went to try this little we have in the hotel, not really in the hotel, but like downstairs in the basement, there's this oxygen bar, and we see people sitting on the oxygen bar every day, like getting oxygen, and we were like, yeah, we've been doing so much shopping and I'm so tired, let's go get some oxygen. So we did. It was like a novelty, especially after it, my husband looked it up, and it's supposed to be a scam because your body can't absorb oxygen like that. So it's really just like it's a scam. So if you want to do it for novelty's sake, do it. But if you're really thinking of how it would help you, it wouldn't. That was what our shopping looks like by the end of day 5. It was, yeah, it was getting really like claustrophobic in our hotel room with all the bags. And I was thinking of starting to collect a McQueen clutches, and that was my first one, and it was 40% off, and I was so happy about it. And at night, we had a dinner reservation from like a month ago. I booked it a month ahead because that's how long you need to book it to get into this restaurant. And it's called Ragu, and it's actually like Japanese, well, it says here it's Japanese charcoal grill. And it's not like they don't only serve charcoal grill foods, like they have sashimi and all that stuff, but it's supposed to be like really good. So we went with their like 10-course meals. We were gonna go with their 15-course, but on the dinner on the phone they said, are you okay if it's gonna take 4 to 5 hours? We're like, oh no, that's not gonna be okay. So I decided to go for the 10-course, and it still took about 3 hours. Yeah, it did. So oh my god, I have to walk you through the foods because it was just so amazing. Like everything was so well presented, and like, yeah, it was just a really awesome experience. So we started with some Japanese wine, and then our first course was this this like light salad. It's octopus and some, I don't really know, and then on top is a raw quail egg, and then you just mix everything in. And then the second course was a really beautifully presented like appetizer, and it has a bunch of things. Like it has this what is this called? It's like yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it's a shell with like a piece of like shellfish thing in it. This is like tofu, this is a piece of meat, and this is like a deep fried asparagus, and this is something wrapped in this leaf, and I kept the leaf, it's right here. And in the middle it's a piece of foie gras, on the bottom is steamed eggs. And then the next course is it's like a vinaigrette salad, and it was really, really refreshing. And then the fourth course is a sashimi course. It was just so yummy, like it just melts in your mouth. And then we had the tofu with uni on top, and the tofu is homemade, and it was just so creamy. And the next one is like this fish course. It's fish, and then in the middle, they stuff it with soba noodles. And then I think we had this chicken. That's where the charcoal came in. This was like a grilled chicken. Chicken breast. It was so yummy. And then I try to capture this because this is a steak, 3 pieces of steak. It was so tender, and they like they light it up for you, so it was like flaming, but I didn't catch the flame, but you can kind of see like a baby flame right here. That was like before it died off. And then lastly we had rice. In Asian cuisine, like rice and noodles always comes last. And lastly, we had this tofu dessert, and it was just so yummy, and we would definitely go back again. Okay. Whoa, I'm at 20 minutes. So funny. And then, let's see, day 6. Day 6 was our old Las Vegas day. We woke up in the morning, we had some breakfast. I forgot what we had. And probably just eggs. And then we took the Deuce. That's like the bus that runs all over town. It's mainly for tourists. You pay like $6 and it'll last for 2 days or something. No, or 24 hours. And then so we were in the bus. And then one of the things that we really wanted to do was the flight line, which is the zip line. Going across the old Las Vegas Strip. So that's what we did. I was so looking forward to it. Little did I know that I was so scared when I got onto it. I just couldn't get excited. I couldn't even smile. I was so concerned all the time. Like my husband was taking a picture of me. I was like, stop taking a picture. I'm so scared. And then so seriously, at the moment when they pushed, so we were like waiting here at the really, really high platform. It was like 5 stories tall. And so when the moment he pushed me off the platform into air, I seriously thought I was going to die. And when I was in midair, I seriously thought I was going to fall off anytime. That was just so scary, and I never want to do it again. No, actually, I would do it again if it's above water, but not if it's like above land, because if you fall, like if my head goes first, like I'm done. But if it's over water, even though I don't know how to swim, but you always wear a life jacket, so that's fine. Yeah, I definitely not do that again, but I guess I'm glad I did. And here he was just signing our lives away. You need